All right, so boom. Everybody know LeBron got everybody on the edge of their seat right now. Feel me? Because you don't know where you're going to go. I just got off of Google. Google is claiming his highest probabilities of going to any team would be Cleveland. I agree with that. He's from Cleveland. You don't know. He might be trying to end his legacy over there. I get it. And Miami. Now, I don't really know the significance, if there is any, for why he would want to go to Miami. Besides just Miami being Miami. You know what I'm saying? But, call me crazy if you want. I'm thinking he might come to the Knicks. Now, I've been seeing Lamar Hill, shout out to him, voice his opinion and hopes that he comes to Philadelphia, the Sixers. I don't know the possibility of that. If it's high or low, I don't know. But I know one thing. Google said LeBron is looking to join a team that is already built for a championship. Now, out of all those teams I named, we already know who's the champion. The Knicks. Shout out to my Knicks, my city. Therefore, if that were true, you would assume that he would come to the Knicks. Because they are the last ones to win the championship. And the probability of them winning another championship is very likely. You know what I'm saying? Excuse me. I know a lot of New Yorkers ain't even used to even hearing this type of talk because we haven't been in this, we haven't been in this area and in a long time, since before I was born. So, this is a new type of talk, I feel like, for my city. You know what I'm saying? We able to talk different this year. And I remember a few years ago, not a few, I'm talking about a minute ago, I ain't even gonna lie, probably before I dropped my first official mixtape, The Ave, which was 2018. Before 2018, I remember, I think it was a commercial maybe, but I remember when LeBron was in a New York City playground, don't get me to lying, I don't really remember it completely, but I remember he was in a New York City playground. It might have been a commercial, but around that time, I believe that he was having talks of eventually coming to New York City one day, someday. You know what I'm saying? That was around the time when Hove was real close to him as far as what he was doing. And I'm like, yo, I know Hove is probably in his ear like, yo, you need to pull up and come play for the for the Knicks. I think this might have even been before the Nets. This might have been before the Nets came downtown. It might have been. My timeline be crazy. I ain't gonna front. But I think it was before the Nets even came. So I'm like, yo, I think he trying to get him to come to New York, play for the Knicks. I say that because I don't think I would have said, like, he gonna play for the Knicks if the Nets was out at that time. You know what I'm saying? I think I would have been like, well, if Hove talking to him and the Nets was out at that time, as far as the Brooklyn Nets always been in Jersey, but I mean the Brooklyn Nets. At that time, I don't think they was even the Brooklyn Nets, because I would have automatically, I believe, I'd have been like, yeah, he trying to get him to come to Brooklyn. You know what I'm saying? But I believe that I said, yeah, he's trying to get him to come to the Knicks. And, yeah, they the champs right now. So out of all those teams I named, that would make the best decision. It's coming to the Knicks. Yeah, you could go to Philadelphia, but the fact is they lost. We won. So how built for another championship are they? Who's to say next year they gonna get a championship, whether LeBron is there or not? You know, I don't even think there's any talks. Well, I'm not hearing it, as far as like, yo, next year the chip is going to Philly. I think that's just Philadelphia people with hopes, and they rooting for their team, they like, yo, next year, blah, blah, blah. I get that. But I don't think, like, overall, niggas is like, yo, the team to be on next year is Philadelphia. I don't think that. I don't. I'm not going to lie. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, like I said, Cleveland will probably be, because he starts, that's hometown, and if he going to eventually retire soon, retiring back in your hometown ain't too much of a far-fetched possibility, So I get that. But Miami, it's like, if I ain't gonna lie, if he go to Miami, I'm gonna be disappointed, because I'm like, bro, you could have went to the Knicks. And just to bring back the Nets, bring the Nets back up, I would be satisfied if he went to the Nets. I ain't gonna lie. Now, would that get him a championship? I don't know, because I don't really pay attention to the Nets at this point. I ain't gonna lie. I don't really know who playing for them. I don't know what type of structure is over there, how he would add to that besides being, LeBron James, because it's deeper than that as far as, who you are superstar-wise. Like, we done seen teams who had superstars on it, and that team didn't necessarily win a championship. You know what I'm saying? They just had a superstar on the team. So it's deeper than just being a superstar, you know what I'm saying? I think they would have to really have a missing piece that he could fill that would make sense, for him to come there, besides just his name, his brand, and all the lights, camera, and action shit. You know what I'm saying? Now, the Knicks, I think, if we ask anybody out of the Nets and the Knicks who got a plan, I think the Knicks probably got the best plan right now, because, like I said, they just coming off a chip, so it's proven that they could win with what we got. And then it's like, all right, if boy come, pause, it's going to be even, greater, because it's like we already done did what we did, and we could do what we could do with you here. it's gonna go crazy. Can New York City handle that? I think so. I mean, this is New York, bro. I believe so. I think New York can handle that. Um, will it be somewhat of a slaughter if he come to the Knicks? You know what I'm saying? Would that be a slaughter for the rest of the league? And shout out to all the other ballers out there, the other superstars. I know y'all do y'all thing and all that. I'm just saying. If the Knicks spent the league with what we got now, it ain't like we picking up another third that's just like a good shooter. He mediocre. No, you picking up a superstar on top of these superstars that are now, where they at as far as stats. So that's a lot of superstar. You know what I'm saying? I think New York can handle it. And I mean, come on, man. If I was a baller right now, after seeing the Knicks win, I don't fuck what team I'm on. After seeing the Knicks win and witnessing that parade, I mean, shit, man. I'm starting to understand the times when we weren't making the championship, why everybody was dedicated and still pushing forward and showing up. Because I think the New York market, as far as the New York fans of sports, particularly basketball, I think that's a one-of-a-kind market, B. I mean, sure, you could go to any state and be a superstar in any state, and that state got its own, but it's like, I think New York, and that's not just because I'm from New York, New York is a major city, just like the other major cities. But I think New York is the city where that shit would make sense. And if you could get as much as those people who were standing outside to consistently show up and buy tickets, I mean, shit, bro. You got the energy you need every night in that building to play a good game, to get another chip. You got the energy right there. I mean, Madison Square Garden and the Knicks winning the championship, that shit was a display of fan power, not star power, fan power. You know what I'm saying? Like, they brung the city out. Them motherfuckers was out there like you would have thought the ball was dropping. If I'd have been locked up and just came home and seen how many motherfuckers was out there like it was, I don't give a fuck if it ain't January or not. I would have thought niggas was dropping the ball. I'd have been like, yo, they changed New Year's? New Year's is in the summer now? Why is all these fucking people out here like this? But like I said, that shit was a display of fan power, bro. And anybody who, takes the game seriously and appreciate the energy of the fans, I think that shit is enticing to you. Because it would have been enticing to me. I would have been like, man, look, I'm probably not going to be able to go to New York and play for them niggas right now, but after seeing this, definitely this is on my list of potential teams in the future if I decided to, go to another team. Definitely New York. And I think that's how even Miami is. Motherfuckers see how Miami show up for Miami at those Miami games. And motherfuckers is like, yo, I'm out. I gotta go, because it's like you get a preview of the love before you get there. And you don't know if you're gonna get that love. Or, you know what I'm saying? You could go there and motherfucking, motherfuckers hate your guts. but at least it's potential. You get a chance to see the potential of like what could be. And New York got a lot of motherfuckers, man. That's a lot of motherfuckers screaming Knicks, your name. That's a lot of motherfuckers buying your jersey. That is a lot. New York is a lot. That's what New York is, man. So, I might be wishing up on a star, but I hope the nigga LeBron come play for the Knicks, bro. That will be the first Knicks game that I ever attend. That shit will be history along with us winning the championship. That's definitely history, but the fact that a superstar like LeBron come into our team, you know, whether motherfuckers want to say, you know, cause niggas used to say, oh, motherfuckers switch teams and go to the teams that's already. Listen, if you got your weight up and you that player, you able to do that. What the fuck are we talking about? You know, do you become a basketball player just to play basketball professionally, or do you become a basketball player to eventually try to win the championship? So when you got players who make these moves like chess to win championships, you can't fault them niggas, because think about it, if they weren't as skilled as they were as an individual player, they wouldn't even be that type of player that could even make those moves. Motherfuckers would be like, yo, you ain't gonna come over here and hop on our Smeeth because we just got lit and you think you... But niggas ain't gonna say that to a nigga who put that work in, because it's like, nigga, he bringing something along with what comes with him. Yeah, the superstar shit comes with him and all the extra, the bells and whistles and shit, but he's bringing extra game. When we play next year, when we go back on those courts, when we rendezvous, that ain't really the word I was looking for, but basically we meet again with the players that we played already last year. When we meet again with LeBron with us. You know, that's like fucking pulling up to a gunfight with secret ammo. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, we got a whole fucking wagon back here full of rocket launchers that y'all don't even know about that we brung with it. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, your chances of winning the battle is even greater. It's even greater. The only motherfuckers who gonna hate is the motherfuckers who ain't on the team. Meaning the Knicks. If they not rooting for the Knicks, they not from New York, they gonna hate that shit. They gonna hate that shit. Same way if he go to Philadelphia and go play for them, I'ma hate that shit, low key. And I don't even fuck with watching ball like that. I like basketball, but I don't really watch it like that. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't gonna front. I'd be a little fucking tight. Like, bro, you come to the East Coast, you should have came to the capital. The capital of this motherfucker. You know? Forget that. Come here. You know what I mean? But I don't know. I guess we just gotta wait and see. I think Lamont Hill, shout out to him again. I think he said he got some proof that LeBron youngest child that's in school is now enrolled in the Philadelphia school. I'm not gonna front. I heard that shit. That shit sunk my heart. I'm like, oh shit. I'm like, if that's real, that might beat all of motherfucking proof. You know what I mean? A nigga need. That he might really be going to fucking Philly. So I don't know, man. But I'm gonna be tight though. I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna be fucking tight. But again, I ain't really, I don't watch ball that much. So for me, being tight if he don't come to New York, no one cares. You know what I'm saying? I'm not a die-hard fan. I'm just a nigga with an opinion, bro. That's it. But yeah, man, I hope he pull up to the Knicks, man. And I'm only saying that because I think him pulling up to the Nets is probably damn near impossible at this point, you know. Because I would love that. I would love that more than anything. I ain't gonna lie. That motherfucker come to Brooklyn. Nigga, listen here, nigga. I will be, I don't know how, but I will be in that motherfucker floor seats, nigga. I ain't even gonna, Brooklyn! Wildin', nigga. You know what I mean? But he ain't coming to he ain't coming to Brooklyn. Probably. You know what I mean? Yeah. That'd be like some real dirty Miracle on 34th Street shit. You know what I mean? But yeah, I hope he come to the Knicks, man. Real shit. And I guess we just gotta wait and see. I just wanted to kick it with y'all about that real quick. Tell me how y'all feel. Drop a comment below, along with a like, and subscribe if you ain't subscribed yet, so you could be notified when I have these conversations like this, you know what I'm saying? Because you never know when I'm going to press record or go live with some interesting shit to say or something you don't want to miss, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, hit that subscribe, hit that like, share the video also if you're feeling real jazzy. I appreciate it all. We try and grow the page. And yeah, drop a comment below and let me know what y'all think, man. Let me know if the Knicks is a place y'all want him to go or don't want him to go. Think he might have a chance of going there, or whatever team y'all think he going to. Just let me know, man. Let me know how y'all feel about it. You already know I'm out. Fast Geronimo over your mama, though.